you don't have a lot of time and you really need some bread rolls, this recipe is perfect. Today on Jay's World Kitchen, I'm going to show you a literally 30-minute recipe from raw ingredients to delicious dinner buns. Now, to put this together is really simple. You're going to start off in a mixer bowl with 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of yeast, 1/3 cup of oil, and I'm just using vegetable oil, and 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of warm water. And you're simply going to let that rest for about 10 minutes. And while that's blooming, you're going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, after our 10 minutes are up, we're going to add into that 1 whole egg and 3½ cups of bread flour. Now, you can use all-purpose flour, but I find bread flour just happens to be on hand and easier to use. And finally, 1½ teaspoons of salt. Now, we're just going to mix that for just a few minutes until it's well combined and relatively smooth. And literally that's 3 minutes of kneading, and our dough is quite soft and well combined. Now we're quickly going to put that out onto a lightly floured surface. And now we're going to simply, without kneading it or anything, we're just going to literally break that up into 12 pieces. Now, of course, you can always, if you really want to, you can weigh them out if you want all the buns to be exactly evenly, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take each of our pieces of dough and roll them to a nice round shape and pop them into a 9 by 13 pan. And once you've got them all rolled out, and again, they never have to be perfect, you're going to leave them to rest for approximately 10 minutes. And once those have been resting for about 10 minutes in a relatively warm place, we're going to pop those into our 400 degree Fahrenheit oven for 10 minutes until they're golden brown. When these came out of the oven, you can definitely smell that wonderful bread yeasty smell, which I really like. What I love about these is that they are nicely browned on the top. They are quite soft. These are still quite warm from the oven, which I'm really excited about. But there is still, you can feel a little bit of a crust to them. I'm just going to break off a piece. They're very crumbly. I really do like that sort of texture of them. It sort of pulls apart, which is fantastic. And try one with just a little bit of butter because, of course, that's perfect. It's got a perfect little crunch to it on that very light crust. It's not a very thick crust or anything like that. It's almost got a hint of being a biscuit, but it's definitely a bread. That flavor is just so good in there. It's quite rich as a bread. I do like that it's more a pull apart than just a crumbly bread roll. I really like this recipe. And if you tried this, I'd love to hear from you in the comment section below how these turned out for you. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and remember to turn on notifications so that you know when my next video drops. Remember too that you can follow me on all of my social media, and those links are below in the comments section as well. I'd also like to take a moment to give a shout out to all of my supporters on Patreon. Without their support, this channel would not be possible. And if you'd like to find out a little bit more about Patreon and how you can financially support this channel, please check out the Patreon link down below in the comment section as well. Now, if you'd like to try some more of my breads, buns, and pastry recipes, you can click on this playlist right here. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy eating.